Hey guys, it's your boy Jack here. So today we're going to be going through 4 of my best passive income ideas. I'm going to give you key bits of information you need to make that passive income. Now, when it comes to passive income, there's a lot of crap out there on YouTube. Surveys and a lot of time wasting crap. And a lot of people are putting it up, people are attempting it. And I'm just going to be very, very clear with you guys. I do not like time wasting methods. The methods I have done are going to be tried and tested methods. I'm going to give you my honest experience with them, and you can actually make your own judgment on which method you want to take so you can make that passive income stream. Now, I also want to make one thing clear and also be honest with you on this, and that is that nothing in this world is truly passive. Now, the idea of you just sitting there and getting money in your bank for as long as you live is a glamorous idea, but it certainly isn't a true idea. You have to put the work in. It can be 1% work, it can be 2% work, it can be 10 or even higher. But the idea is that you will still have to put a little bit of work in so you can reap those rewards. Guys, even in an ideal scenario where you are the receiver or the beneficiary of an investment trust. So for example, let's say your parents are really, really rich and they've put together a trust for you so you can withdraw money as you want, as you like, every single month. Now, even in that case, you still have to be involved in a sense of administrating the trust. And I know it's still going to be taking hours of your day, but the fact is that there are going to be bits of work involved in terms of maintaining that passive income. I just want to make it clear to get the idea in your head that nothing in this world is truly passive. But what passive income is truly about is financial freedom, which is you doing a little bit of work at the start and then you receiving the outcome, the rewards. You're going to be doing the maintenance, the little bits of work to maintain that passive income stream every single month. And that's the ideal situation you want to be in. Now, another way to think about passive income, and a better analogy for that matter, is think of it as your child. Now, when a child is born, they need a lot of attention to make sure they're fed right and make sure they're safe and all of that good stuff in terms of raising a child. But as a child gets to, into teens and the adult stages of life, now that child is running on its own, and sometimes they will need that bit of support or bit of attention, but it's all about maintenance at that point. And that's the way you should think about passive income. At the start, it's going to be a lot of work in terms of building that income stream, building that foundation, but afterwards it may be smooth sailing from there in a sense. So we're going to be covering 4 methods. First is going to be digital services. Then we're going to be talking about YouTube channel, starting a YouTube channel, how that works with passive income. And then we're going to be diving into the world of blogging, how many people are actually making their daily income or their monthly income from actual blogs they have set up. Then we're going to be talking about selling a digital product, and this is one of my favorite strategies. So without further ado guys, let's actually start the video and start with the first one, which is web design services or logo design services. Now, the idea behind this is selling digital services. Now, the highlight of how this would work is that you will first find businesses that require digital services. Digital services are sort of web design, logo design, and all that sort of fun stuff that comes in between of that. Once you find local businesses, or not even local, but maybe medium-sized businesses that you can sell these services to, then what happens is that you will then deliver on these services and they will pay you. Now, you might be thinking, hold on a minute, this just sounds like a job, right? You're literally selling your digital service to the business. They're giving you money. So, they've got a website now. You've got the money now. So how is this passive income? This doesn't sound like, you're making money from nowhere. No. The idea behind this strategy is that you will build a client base so well. So you will build a strong client base of local businesses or medium-sized businesses that want repeat business. Now, after you've built that strong foundation of clients that you're doing regular work for every single month or every single week, then what you do is you try to remove yourself from the process without compromising quality. What you can do is hire a freelancer or a worker in your local country. Or you can do is outsource all the work to another country, like in India or Bangladesh or Pakistan, for example, who will provide these digital services at a lower cost. So what you do is you get the requirements every single month, every single week for the client. So for example, if the client says, I need to design a new brochure for a new campaign I'm doing. What you do is you have a trained freelancer now, a team, and essentially you get the work from them, you get the task from them, you give it to your freelancer, and then they do the work, and then you deliver it back to the client and you take a small cut. Now, how is this passive income? In the sense that once you've got your strong base of clients on one side, then you've got your strong base of freelancers that work for you and do the work to your standard. Then what you can do is step back from the situation and let these guys just carry on with the work. Now, you obviously have contracts in place to prevent freelancers going to your actual clients directly and doing the work without you, the middleman, but that's a story for another day. The idea is you're building a strong base of freelancers and a strong base of clients. This will become very, very passive. There's a lot of companies in the UK that provide web design or logo design or digital services, and that's because there's a lot of demand in the UK for this service. There's a lot of freelancers out there as well. Now, just to give you guys some of the numbers of what's involved, a typical website can go for around £1,000. Then you can go to a freelancer, a good quality freelancer that can do the website for around £500. And you can take a little bit of a cut because you're managing the project, you're managing the relationship there. As you grow your client base and as you become more reputable, you can then start to increase your rates from £1,000 to £5,000, then from £5,000 to £10,000, but also maintaining your cost basis in terms of your freelancers. There are a lot of web design agencies in the UK that charge maybe £30,000, £40,000 for websites, but those are sort of complex websites for larger clients. If you want to stick to the medium sort of small business range, you're looking at around £5,000 to £10,000 for the top end of things. Now, to give you guys my sort of experience behind this method, I was previously doing a lot of freelance web design work. Now, I didn't get up to the stage where I was hiring out work to freelancers, simply because I am very passionate about web design. I'm an engineer and I love designing and developing websites. I was able to build my reputation and build my client base to a level where I could be charging £5,000 for a typical project. The next stage for me was then hiring out freelancers to then do some of the actions or some of the work for me, so I can sort of sit back and relax. I had a lot of thinking and I decided to actually scrap freelancing and scrap this method altogether. This was making a lot of money for me, but I decided to step away from this completely. And the reason why is that I wanted to build a YouTube channel. I wanted to start content creation because it ultimately meant I was able to build a more effective way of building a passive income stream. And I'll get to that in a second. But essentially, you can do this method, and you don't need to have a lot of technical knowledge either. I myself have been building websites for a very, very, very long time. You know, I had my first computer at 10 years old, and I was building computers and websites for a very, very long time. So I'm the high end of the technical spectrum here in terms of what you need in terms of skills for doing this method. However, even if you don't have a lot of technical knowledge, you can still implement this method of digital services. You don't need to design websites. You can do logos, for example. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a solid way of building a passive income stream. It is not bullshit. You can do it, but you just have to put in the work, put in the effort of actually understanding what you can do, what skills you can offer, and then going out to find clients actually willing to pay you for those services. And guys, if you're really interested in this method, I will introduce more videos for you guys to watch. You can actually get more knowledge on how this can be done, but that's only if you're interested. So let me know in the comments. Now, down to the next method, and why I quit this method is that I wanted to create content. I loved watching content creators and I wanted to actually be a content creator. I love finance and I love investing, so I thought I'll be an investment content creator. So that's the path I chose. Just like a property you own, people will be paying you rent for every property you own, hopefully. A YouTube channel has videos and you own those videos, so you'll be getting an income stream from every single video you push out. They become an asset. People watch those videos while you're sleeping. People watch those videos while you're on holiday. It's a very, very good income stream to have. However, you need to first get monetized on YouTube. You can push out as many videos as you want and you may even get some views, but you won't be able to make money unless YouTube actually starts paying you for those ads they put on the videos. So in order to get monetized, so YouTube to pay you for ads that are displayed on your videos, you need 4,000 watch hours and you need 1,000 subscribers. Otherwise, it won't work. Now, I have over 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have 4,000 hours of watch time. That's because people have not watched my videos for that long. You need to be getting roughly 1,000 views a video on average for you to get those 4,000 watch hours really easily. Or you need to have longer videos to reach that goal. This is not an easy way to build passive income because you're going to be spending your weekends, your days just building content that you find engaging, that your audience then finds engaging, and to connect with your audience as well. Now, before I tell you some of the numbers that are involved, and it's crazy numbers to say the least, I just want to make it clear that this strategy requires a lot of effort. I'm talking weekends, mental space in the weekday. It's going to take up a lot of your time to build content. But once you've built that content and once you've got that audience behind you, there's a lot of money to be made. For example, a typical finance YouTuber will get £10 around for 1,000 views. Someone like Graham Stephan, who is in the US doing finance content, has made well over $1 million a year doing this. It's important to note that the amount YouTube will pay you will depend on the value of content that you're pushing out. In the sense that if you're pushing out toy content, so you're unboxing toys, you might get a lot of views, but you won't get a lot of money per 1,000 views because it all depends on advertisers. Advertisers displaying ads on that toy channel are going to be paying £2 or £3 per 1,000 views, and YouTube will be giving you a small cut of that. That's because toys aren't expensive in the first place. Well, that's debatable, but the point is that high value industries like banking and finance, they have a lot of money to spend. And that's why ads shown on these videos are going to be worth more to the creator. So I have made a total of £0 from doing this, and I am continuing to push out content because I feel like I will get to a stage one day while I'm going to be making some amount of money from this. And I do enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy putting out these finance videos. It's not a drag for me. I really enjoy connecting with my audience, answering questions, answering people's DMs. It's a lot of other aspects to this game apart from just a monetary situation. But if you're just focused on the money here, it's going to be hard, but it can be done. There's a lot of people who have done it. The next method of building that passive income stream is by selling a digital product. Now, this can go in two ways. Either you can build a program or a course, or you can actually build a sort of a website or a software that people continue to use and you can actually make money from that. Now, to start with this method, I want you to think of one specific knowledge you have, but not a lot of people in the world have. Not a lot of people. You can certainly have knowledge that other people have, but not a lot of people have. After you've thought of that knowledge, I want you to now think what you can provide in terms of a digital product for people looking to learn that specific skill. For example, let's say you own a car wash. Now, what you can now do is now provide people a course on how to build a car wash business. Now, you might be thinking this doesn't sound like glamorous, but trust me, there's a huge amount of people in the world, and at least some of them will be interested in knowing how to build a car wash. If you are one of the only courses that are showing people how it's done, then you can rest assured that you are getting some passive income from it. And it's not going to be thousands of pounds. It's going to be depending on the value of the skill you bring to the table. For example, if you're building a course on coding, then the course might be worth a lot of money because the person that goes through the course may end up landing a good paying job, so they'll be willing to pay some money for it. But this method is all about digitizing your experiences so other people can benefit and you can gain some money for it as well. And this is one of my favorite methods of building a passive income stream. Let's say you build a course on building a car washing business. You sell this course on for £60. Now, every person that buys the course, they are not adding to your costs. So you're essentially building the course at one cost and then you're selling it out, distributing it at no additional cost to you. Unlike if you were to sell a product, a physical product, let's say a t-shirt, the t-shirt will cost you £6 to make, and then you will sell it for £10, netting you £4 in profit. However, every single time you're selling this course or this program, your cost is nothing. Your additional cost is nothing per person that actually buys it. Other people have taken advantage of this strategy and offered courses that are pretty much useless to their audience and pretty much a scam as well. So you want to make sure that the course you're offering is actually useful to someone. It's not just lies about how to make money in this way or another, forex trading or any of that. You have to make sure your course is actually offering something of value to another person, and you're able to then make money and market the course as well. One of my favorite methods. I have not implemented a course yet because I feel like I need to focus all my energy on this YouTube channel. But maybe further down the line, I may introduce a course if I find it helps my audience in some way. So there's one more method if you don't like any of these methods. I mean, let's face it, the YouTube channel method probably requires you to show your face, and you might not want to be doing that. The web design method requires you to interact with people, and you probably don't want to be doing that. Now, next method is blogging, and a lot of people are making thousands of pounds every single month by blogging. And the way this works is that you set up a blog on a specific niche. For example, let's say you are a dog specialist, so you know a lot about dogs, you love dogs, you know about species, you know about dog food, you love every aspect of being a dog owner or dog or a pet owner or whatever. You set up a website very easily on these build your own website platforms. Then you research topics people might be interested in. For example, 3 ways you can make sure that your dog is healthy, for example, in 2021. Now, how you make money is that on the side of your website blog, you will have ads. Now, these ads will be very easy to set up. It'll be like a plug and play situation where you just add it to your website, and these ads will run 24/7. So every person that clicks on your article, sees the ad, maybe clicks on the ad, you will get paid for that. This is one of the best ways to build passive income in a very legit way as well, because A, you're offering information for free. The people that you're offering information to are very interested in that information, so they're getting good value from it, and you're receiving that passive income. You could be sleeping, you could be on holiday, you can be anywhere. The blog article you set up is an asset to you. Every single time somebody clicks on that ad or goes on your website, you'll be getting money for it. Now, the key thing to executing this strategy is that you need to first pick a niche, pick a topic of what you want to write about. As I said, dogs, being a pet owner. But then you have to do the hard work. Push out content, push out articles every single week. Now, the aim of the game is for you to make good articles so Google then picks your articles up. So when people are searching for those topics, you come up on the search ranking. Then people click on it, and then you'll be able to earn money. Now, to do this, it will take at least 8 to 24 months, I would say, at a minimum, for you to get yourself noticed in terms of Google. So again, it's not easy work, it's hard work, but you will be able to make money from it. There are some people on YouTube that are doing this method, and they're documenting the entire process with full transparency, and they're making between $4,000 to $10,000 a month from doing this. Now, I have not done this method because it's kind of like starting a YouTube channel, and a YouTube channel takes a long time to do. So I'm going to stick with my YouTube channel method. So to summarize, guys, passive income is not easy to be made. It is going to require a lot of attention at the start for you to push out those content or push out those videos or that course. Make sure everything is right, the foundation is right. But then you'll be able to reap the rewards in terms of receiving that monthly gain. I hope you guys found this information useful. Please hit the like button if you did, subscribe if you want more information like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.